Okay, when you open your Google Doc, go ahead and title your file right away so that when you're ready to submit to Canvas, it's already done. So now we're going to click to open, double click to open the header at the top, and we're going to insert the page number. So find that, will be the very first one here. So you click on that, and notice it's still on this side on the left margin, so we want to move it to the right. So we're going to right align. Now we're going to type your last name, space, and then the number. We want to make sure that it is Times New Roman as indicated in the instructions. So now it's done the correct way. Make sure if the name is at the very top of the page that you enter a couple of times to move it down so it doesn't get cut off when it's printing. All right, click under there. We're going to start the header at the top of the margin. So we're going to type, and I'm going to go ahead and change the font again to make it Times New Roman. Make sure that it's 11. Also, it should already be set at 1.15 spacing. So now we're going to finish out the heading. And put whatever class period you're in. I'm just going to use that one for example's sake. The date that it is due. Hit enter twice. Center. And now you're going to type the title. All right, once you get the title done, go ahead and italicize the title of the book. You're going to hit enter twice, go back to the left margin, and we're going to go to the number list and start the number. So we're going to type in allusion/type, and then we want to, hit tab. Hit tab, and we want to change this little a to a big A, so click on that. Quote and explanation. All right, so now we want to make this bold. All right, now we want to highlight all of this so we can copy it. And then we're going to go back here. You're going to hit enter twice and then go ahead and paste. Enter twice, paste. I'm only going to do a few. So once you have all 12 of them done like this, then you can just go back in and type your explanations and quotes and add in everything you need to. So we want that extra space in between each topic. So the way you're going to do that is you're going to go behind explanation, hit enter. 3 times, it'll take you there. Or you can hit enter and then backspace and it takes that C off. So however you want to do it. All right, so now that we have this done, I want to show you what you need to do for the works cited page. So I've previously copied some MLA citations. I want to center and put the title of the works cited page. Now notice these are all different fonts, so we want to change the fonts to Times New Roman 11. So now that we have that done, we can go through and we can fix whatever we need to fix because they shouldn't look like this. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to double check on pages 12 and 13, especially 13 is where you'll find most of the databases, ebooks, and encyclopedias on what to change for the punctuation. So with Britannica, you know that there's a comma that comes after the date, so we fix that. Then we take out the URL address and replace it with the word web. And once you have that done, you do that for each one of these. So we want to change this to a comma. Web. Okay, this one, it already has the comma in there. We don't have to do that, but we need to take out this link. So we're going to change that to web. All right, so now that we've fixed all of these, we want to now highlight this whole thing right here because we want to fix the spacing. So up here, we're going to change it to single spacing because when you change it to single spacing, you can see where there's extra space. So we want to take out that extra space, so just delete those extra spaces in there. Yes, it's all mushed together. That's fine. That's what I want you to do. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to double check to make sure that you add and remove any extra spaces. And the way you're going to do that is you're just going to click on each one of these and add and remove. So now this is a true single space. We want to change it to a true double space for our final draft. So now we're at where we're supposed to be as far as spacing is concerned. The last thing we want to do is change this to hanging indentations. So you're going to go to the front of that line, you're going to hit Enter and then Tab, and it will move it over for the hanging indentation. Enter Tab, Enter Tab, Enter Tab, and this one you might just be able to tab. Nope, you have to Enter Tab on that one too. All right, so now that this is all done, we want to make sure that everything is italicized where it's supposed to be. Double check everything. And then once you've got that done, it looks exactly like it's supposed to be as far as spacing. The last thing we want to do now is look at alpha order. So we have a B, a J, a D, and another B. So we're going to move this one. So you're going to highlight that and just drag it up here. And then we're going to hit Enter to move this next one down. And then we want to move Davenport here. So it's alpha order. All right, I have to move this back over. Tab. You might want to do this before you do the hanging indentations, just so you don't have to fix it again. All right. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help you tomorrow. And then, of course, the only way to contact me over the weekend is texting.